The quest for today is to find out if Martin the Candre is actually really the best soap on the market, and should you buy it. This is my first impression, and we'll go from there. I am trying absinthe today because I smelled it off the little puck sample that I got from Maggard's Razor, and I really like it. I also got vetiver, but this one I'm not such a huge fan of the scent profile, so we'll go from there. As a side quest for today's video, I will be shaving with a wedge razor. As I was whipping this up, I gotta say I'm impressed. It has a lot of water that it can hold up, and not just that, but it's actually a very hard soap. So I think, yes, it is expensive compared to other soaps, but who knows, maybe it will last you longer because it's such a hard puck. Everybody who is into straight razor shaving and all this stuff raves about Martin the Candre. I had never tried it before. These are my first impressions. Really nice lather. Nothing crazy on the growth. It was about 36 to 2 days of growth. And this really is a side quest, you know. I love buying new razors, but anybody can do that, right? Anybody can hone a new razor. Buying these vintage razors and putting an edge on them and having to fix up the geometry, now that's something that I really enjoy. Oof, and this is keen. This Nakayama that I have really is an amazing stone. Now, is there enough residual slickness on this Martin the Candre? We'll have to check it out. But we absolutely nailed this wedge edge. The wedge edge. So we missed a spot here. Okay. It has some nice residual thickness. Oh, that feels really close. Sheesh. As you guys can see, it has a bunch of hone wear. Like right here, you can see that the bevel is very big. And down here, it's also very big. You know, it's an ugly razor, but it performs, and I was able to hone that without tape. And it has about a 14-degree bevel angle, and I think it's performing very well. You know, is it gonna be a piece that you're gonna show to everybody, like, look at this, in your shave of the day picture on Facebook, and you're gonna get all the likes? Probably not the best bet. You know, there's some really cool artisans, really good blacksmith that makes some really nice blades. But I will say this, for the job that it's there to do, which is shave my 36 days of growth or whatever, or hours of growth, it's gonna perform just as well as your artisan-made razor, because that's the thing and the beauty about this hobby is that it doesn't matter what you have, it's all about what's in here. And so I would put this or that blade on a shave of the day post, because there's a beauty on the old history. I think my friend, the Happy Shaver, he seems to like those older pieces as well. It's a Nakayama Kita 5.5 in the density scale, and it is a fast stone. Wow, Martin de Candre, I gotta say, really nice lather. And this absinthe, I might buy the big puck now. That's why I bought those small ones, because I wanted a Martin de Candre, but I wasn't sure about if I was gonna like the scent profile or not, because they have one or two or a few. And glad I did, because I did not like the vetiver. Like my partner said, it smells like an old man, and when I get to that stage in life, then I'll use vetiver. But for now, I think I will stick with absinthe. Did not have the original on stock, so I wasn't able to try out the original. All right, against the grain, we're gonna go straight 2-pass shave today. Move the keenness on this wedge. I think we can make do. Woo! So, everybody knows Martin de Candre is expensive. Like I said, I think it's a nice hard puck. So you might get more shaves actually. In fact, I'm a bowl latherer, so scooping it out gave me some trouble. So that lets me know it's a hard puck. Very nice shave, Sean. I do say so myself. Now this is how a wedge should perform. I have made some live streams honing on this, you know, the 2 layers of 3, 4, or 5 layers of tape or whatever I had used. I can't remember, probably 2. If it had gone more than that, I would have reprofiled it anyway. But people were saying, you know, good shave, it looks really nice and keen. And thank you for the nice comments, but it wasn't. Now it is. This is shaving really nice. Is Martin de Candre a game changer? Do you need to buy it? I don't think so, unless you want to. In my case, because of the scent, how it performs, how it will last, I think I see myself buying absinthe, the puck, and I think it will last me a good amount of shaves. So in fact, I will buy it again. Do I think, percentage-wise, I know my Swedish, Norwegian friend loves percentages. Is this gonna make your shave 50% better, 25% better, 100% better? I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna be 50% better than anything else. I mean, if you're dry shaving without any water, and you take some Dove, and you wet your skin and you put that Dove bar in your face, the percentage from dry shaving to that, I think is a lot higher. Wow. I'm not that good of a shaver. I'm just fast, and I do need to mute the tip and toe. I think just adding water and soap on your face improves your shave from dry shaving from 0. I feel like it improves it by like 95% already. And then everybody's over here saying, is this soap better than this? You know, I can get just a great shave with Gillette Labs, you know. Now, is that what I want to use? Probably not. Probably don't want to use Gillette Labs. going against the grain on the tin. Very nice. All right, nice. Very close. These wedges are unforgiving. They are very heavy grinds. Is Martin de Candre the best soap ever? It's one of the best. And that's just the first impression, but I can tell just by that it's a really high quality product. Is it the best for me? You know, I don't know if Martin de Candre is here and my other soaps are like right here. There's like a point, something difference. What that number is, I don't know. And I don't think it's big enough for me to notice. I just know it's up in that ballpark. If you ask different people, I think they're gonna give you different answers. Oh, there we go, nice shave, brother. Minus my technique issues. Saponificio Verencino, 70 years anniversary. Got this from a friend of mine, Craig. And it's kind of thick. I like how it smells. Not sure if it pairs well with Martin de Candre Absinthe. I think it does. And that's what I want to do. It has a very elegant scent to it. And I think it does, in fact, pair well with Martin de Candre. Ooh. Shit's so good, make you want to smack your mama. Oh yeah. So, that's it for today. Really happy with the side quest. That was a very good edge. I need to figure out the Nakayama Kita. It's a 5.5 in density. I feel like I'm getting way too keen edges, even on the slurry. So maybe I need to finish. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I, to fix that, should I finish on a thicker Tomo slurry? Should I finish on a, I've heard someone say Coma, finish on Coma. I've never tried that before. I would be interested to do that. And when it comes to the Martin de Candre, top, one of the top soaps you can get. I think for the price, you know, price kind of scares you, but from what I'm looking, it's going to be a soap that's going to last you a long time because it's very, very, very hard. So who knows, it might be even cheaper than those so-called best soaps in the market. We have the best fragrance oils, all that stuff. Who knows? Do I know? No. Just a guy shaving. I can get really close shaves and performance using this. Most of the work is on just having soap and having a good keen edge. In my case, way too keen. Not uncomfortable, but unforgiving. That's it for today. That was the main quest completed, Martin the Candre duel. I recommend you get it. If you've never tried it, I think you should get one of these little plucks from Magard's Razors. Try them for yourself. Make up your mind. In my case, I like it. I'm going to buy Absinthe in the future, the big one. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.